through towards turn 14. There's only 3 corners to go. 3 corners separate Nico Prost and victory. Into the left-hander he comes now. All very neat and tidy, and Heidfeld's got a push.
They've done a brilliant job, these two, keeping the momentum up better than the other guys, using the momentum rather than using more battery power. And you know, conserving energy is one thing, but they've been driving the hell out of the cars all day.
Through the chicane. 2 more corners to go now in the FIA Formula E race here in Beijing. There's still just 0.6 of a second between first and second, but it looks as though Nico Prost may just have enough. He comes through turn 19, 1 turn to go. Heidfeld's closing in as they come towards the final corner at turn 20. Is Heidfeld going to fancy a look into the last corner of the race? Heidfeld goes to the inside line, and they make contact, and they're both off, and that's an accident for Nick Heidfeld. He has gone off the circuit. The 2 of them come together in the final corner, which means Lucas de Grassi is going to take victory in the FIA Formula E race here in Beijing. A dramatic end to the race as Nick Heidfeld is pitched into the air after contact with Nico Prost. The Venturi team watching on, and what a dramatic end as the cars come across the line. Frank Montani finishing in 2nd for Andretti. It's 3rd for Daniel Abt, 4th for Sam Bird, 5th for Charles Pic. But a shake of the head from Alain Prost. There is Nico Prost out of the car, and he goes as if to say, what happened there? Takuma Sato set the fastest lap of the race, and there is Nick Heidfeld clambering out of his Venturi car.
It's good to see.
It's fantastic to see Nick Heidfeld climbing out. Not really the test we wanted, and I think we might have a bit of a conversation here between these two. And Nick Heidfeld not impressed with that.
Love to see that again, because they got alongside and then there was a big swerve in one direction or the other. Love to see a replay to see which one swerved at which there, because that was it was a great build-up to the move that we talked about.
It was all coming, wasn't it? It was all... Well, we got a climax here, but the victory was Lucas de Grassi, who was many people's favourite for victory. Probably not on the... was he your pick?
I picked him after qualifying, didn't I?
Yes, you did actually, so fair enough. Credit where credit's due. And so a dramatic end to the Formula E race here in Beijing. Here we go. This is on board, coming down towards the final corner. Heidfeld goes to the inside, and I mean that's
swerved him. Yeah, that's.
I mean, ideally we didn't want to put the crash structures on these Formula E cars to the test, but we have done. But I think there's very little debate about what happened there.
Yeah, Prost just swerved him, which is a real shame. He drove a perfect race up until that point. And glad Heidfeld's okay. That's a little bit too familiar for me, that going up into the into the fence business there. But when a car gets airborne like that, there's more luck involved than anything. And to see both drivers come back is really good to see that. So great job by de Grassi.
Yeah, Lucas de Grassi is the race winner here in the FIA Formula E Championship, the first ever race in Beijing. Frank Montani is in 2nd place, so he got past. No, he was always in front of Daniel Abt in the closing stages, wasn't he? So he finishes in 2nd. The Venturi guys coming to speak to Nick Heidfeld, who understandably is furious. And there's Nico Prost walking back a little sheepish.